Who was Queen Elizabeth II? Do you recognize this famous queen? It is Queen Elizabeth II. Today, we are going to learn more about Queen Elizabeth II and the interesting twist of fate that led to her becoming queen in the first place. Ready to learn more? Let's go! Princess Elizabeth was born on April 21st, 1926, in London, England. Her parents were the Duke and Duchess of York, Prince Albert and Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon. When she was 10 years old, her grandfather, King George V, died, which meant that her uncle became the new King of England. He was crowned King Edward VIII. This is where things start to get a little interesting. The newly crowned King Edward was in love with an American named Wallis Simpson. Because Simpson had been previously married and divorced, the Church of England would not approve of their marriage. Since the King of England is also considered to be the head of the Church of England, Edward had a big decision to make. He could continue as king without Simpson at his side, or he could abdicate or give up the throne. In the end, King Edward chose love over the monarchy. What did this mean? Well, it meant that Elizabeth's father, Albert, was next in line to become king. Albert changed his name to King George VI to honor his father. Though this might seem a little confusing, there is a long tradition within British royalty of changing names before becoming the monarch. King George VI was crowned in 1937, and Princess Elizabeth became heir to the throne. World War II began just 2 years later in 1939. As Germany began to invade Europe, Great Britain prepared to defend itself. Elizabeth and her family moved from London to Windsor Castle, which was about 25 miles west of the city, to stay safe. While living there, 14-year-old Elizabeth and her younger sister Margaret started a children's radio broadcast in 1940. She encouraged those being evacuated and facing great danger to be brave. Throughout the duration of the war, Elizabeth was an active part of the war effort and trained to be a mechanic and driver. Sadly, her father passed away in 1952. This meant that Elizabeth became queen when she was just 25 years old. Her coronation took place on June 2, 1953, at Westminster Abbey and was televised to the world. Throughout her almost 71-year reign, Queen Elizabeth II would be known for making the monarchy more accessible to the public. She held public service and volunteerism as the highest of callings and showed unfaltering loyalty to her country. Here's an interesting fact. Queen Elizabeth II's official title was Queen Elizabeth II by the grace of God under the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and of her other realms and territories. Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith. Try saying that 3 times fast. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September 8, 2022, making her the longest-serving monarch in British history and the second longest-serving monarch in the world. Wow, we have learned a lot of information about Queen Elizabeth. Let's review to see what you remember. True or false? Queen Elizabeth became queen when she was 25 years old. True. What royal event was televised to the world on June 2, 1953? Queen Elizabeth II's coronation. Fill in the blank. King Edward VIII chose to blank the throne, which paved the way for Elizabeth to become queen. Abdicate. Splendid job, scholars. Even though Queen Elizabeth II has passed on, her impact on the world is undeniable. What kind of things can you do to make the world a better place?
Hope you had fun learning with us. Visit us at learnbright.org for thousands of free resources and turnkey solutions for teachers and homeschoolers.